Hi everybody, my name is Taylor and today I'm going to talk about 3 steps on how to help you find a career. As you're growing up, I'm sure a lot of people tell you that you need to do something with your life. What are you going to be when you get older? What do you want to, if you're going to college, what do you want to do when you go to college? All those are some big questions that you might not know the answer to right away, especially at a young age. If you know you want to be successful and you know you want to make something out of your life, but you don't know what that is, then this video is for you. The question of why am I here or what am I supposed to be doing with my life, it's a big question, and I'm sure some of you ask yourself that. I know I ask myself that a lot. Is what I'm doing right now supposed to be what I'm doing, or am I supposed to be doing something greater, or am I supposed to be doing something different, or am I right where I need to be? There's really no right answer to that question. The way to kind of figure out what that question might look like is to look into yourself and learn about yourself and what you are and who you are. There are kind of 2 main ways to figure out what you need to do to discover yourself and what you are supposed to be doing with your life for yourself. The first step is to look at your talents. I want you to get a sheet of paper and write down your top 3 talents or skills that you think you are really good at. These talents and skills could be singing, handiwork, building cars or building stuff in general, electronics, like if you're really good with technology, you are the person that people call to come fix their computer or internet signal, or you're really good at writing, or English or a specific language. Those are some skills and talents that that you could be excelling at. So write a list of 3 talents and skills down on a sheet of paper, and then we're going to go to the second step. Step 2 is, what do you love to do the most? What are you passionate about? What drives you in the morning? What makes you excited to do without having like, oh, okay, I got to do this? What are 3 things that you are passionate about, that you love to do? Write those down on the other side of the piece of paper. When you're in this act, you feel alive and time goes by super fast. This is something that could be helping people, motivating people, just anything that you're passionate about, that drives you each day, write those down. So the answer to the original question, what are you supposed to do with your life? It should be a mix between your top passion, whatever you had listed on your sheet of paper as your number 1 passion or things that you love to do, and it also should be a mix of your top talent. So that your top talent combined with your top passion can help guide you in what you are supposed to do, maybe as a career, or do with your life. But remember, whatever you decide to make a career out of, or whatever you decide to go to college and study, or whatever you decide to do with your life, it should be what you want to do, not what someone else wants you to do. I know there's lots of pressures that might come down from family members or friends or mentors or yourself, social media, what you hear on the news. But this is your life, not their life. So you have to make sure that what you do with your life is what you are passionate about and talented, and what just would drive you each day. Next, once you have kind of like that information written down in the list and your top talent and your top passion, I want you to find an adult that you trust, that you look up to. This could be a family member. This could be a mentor, maybe a counselor or a teacher. And I want you to sit and talk with them about what your talents are and what your passions are and your top ones of each category. And they can then probably help you discover what career paths would be best to exercise your best qualities. Make sure you pick a person that values you, that you can trust and that won't lie to you. You don't want someone to tell you what you want to hear. Sometimes the truth can be tough, but it's what you need to hear in order to make the right decision. So find someone that values you, and someone that won't lie to you or tell you what you want to hear, because it would just be a detriment in the long run. So just to recap, to figure out what you want to do with your life, who you were meant to be, that's a big question. And a lot of the times there's no right answer. There's no right or wrong answer to that question. You have to just look inside of yourself, learn about yourself, figure out who you are, and by making the sheet of your top talents and your passions, and you blend those together, and you're working with a mentor, you should be able to kind of come up with an area of what you're excited about, and then look into career paths, or look into things that you would be able to use those talents and skills for. So I hope this video helped you. I am still figuring it out myself, so if you're a teen or a young adult and you don't know what you're supposed to do, that's okay. That's normal. It's actually probably not normal if you are 14 and know exactly what you want to do with your life. Not that that's bad, but just know it's okay if you don't know. I know adults who are still figuring it out, and they're way older than me. So as long as you're happy and you're doing your passion, then that's what matters.